Hello everyone. Sorry for not uploading videos. I think I have not done, maybe about 2 3 days I have missed doing it. So I thought doing something special today. And while I'm doing some practical work, I will tell you what I'm up to. So last time we were doing the square layers. I showed you how to develop a square layer. So today I'm going to do some round layers and show you exactly how it works. And when your hair, you obviously know that when your hair is more head is more rounder, you can't actually create the round layers. So it has to work on a very a square, more of the square shaped head. And you can work on an oblong also to go for a round layers to cut down the length increase, the proportion of the head shape. And so today I thought, because my mannequin is a little bit getting shorter, I thought I'm getting, just to get the layers in, I want to develop the layers exterior. So the interior I did already worked on the square layers. So let's do the exterior. While I'm doing this, I will tell you some hints that I work in daily to get my focus on track, because these days each one of us are actually losing our focus. And it's best not to talk about why it happens. It's just that we need to bring our focus back into the into what we are doing, because as hairdressers or as beauticians, we have to be very mindful to actually work with the hair, because it's like we are creating something, and it has to look nice and more attractive to the client. So we are not just working with some mannequins or anything as to form, to get into a creative level that we want. We are working with a human, right? So we have to be extraordinary careful when we are dealing with them. We have to know exactly what their requirements are, and how the length of the hair that they want to take out, or maybe the length they require uh, to go shorter in the maybe in the front, or how long it should go for them, and what's the what's the occasion, the profession they are in. So much of things you need to consider before you plan a haircut, because it has to look good, as well as it should be convenient for the client. So I am because I want this layers, I'm doing just to show you, I will do some round layers in between and show how round layers add a definition to the hair. So when you're working with a round layer, you can take radial sections starting from the pivotal section, right? Um, so as I said earlier, I told you that we need to work on to get our focus back and forth. Um, and I will give you some hints while I'm doing this. I will share some hints that I use to get my focus back again. So see, I'm just taking the radial sections, right? And I'm taking the perpendicular angle, or I can even take 90 degrees from the head shape. So this I have earlier I have taken the perpendicular angle, so I'm taking the radial sections this way, so 90 degrees exactly, and then I'm cutting it Then I take another section from there. Again, I have to work all the way. Still, we haven't done a proper cut, so that's why I don't want to actually take very neater sections at this moment. I just want to show you the cut lines, sorry, different partings. So you keep on building the layers around, and you have to make sure that the guideline is visible as well. Don't cut over the guideline. So technically speaking, about how you bring your focus into one level. So now when you're doing this, you know exactly. Now see, this can be stationary, but I don't want this to go stationary. I want to create. So accidentally, if I cut it this way, then my layers are going to only start developing here. But I need everywhere around this. So this is a mobile guideline I'm creating. So you have to be mindful. See, you need to bring your focus into what you're doing exactly. You can't just create one layers just because you exactly know now you're taking in the radial partings. So you have to work through getting the partings correctly. See, can you see the guideline over here? So then all these are mobile. See, I'm moving with my guide. This is actually, it's more of a perpendicular angle, right? Not according to the head shape, but just if you take 0 degree here down, and this is 90, right? I'm taking exactly the 90 angle throughout the sections. I will show you, I will cut half. I've already cut it. So then I have to go to this section and make sure you keep the correct position. Your position is important. The way you position your client is important. And even when you're taking the radial parting, make sure that it's a traveling guideline. Because that will help you to develop the layers as well as form a balanced layering. So that's why I said it's very important to keep your focusing the mind to whatever you're doing at this moment. When I'm teaching, usually I find that my students are actually, while they're working, while they're creating this, they forget the positioning. So don't forget, because the position is very important, to go for a balanced hair cutting. If you don't position yourself while you're creating the layers, then it's going to be a problem, because one side of the layer is going to be short and the other side is going to be longer. So that's why it's important. It's to keep on focusing in whatever you're doing, and that will help you to even relax your mind as well, because otherwise if you're not relaxed, how are you going to keep on developing or creating your cut? Because this is, I told you, this is an enjoyable moment. This has to be, you have to enjoy this. This is very easy. People think that it's a very serious job. No, this is a serious work. Yes, you're correct, but it has to add a pleasure to your life. So whatever you're doing, just keep on enjoying it the way I'm doing, and then it will help you to relax your mind as well. So usually people forget to enjoy whatever they are doing at this moment. Because, you know why? Because people lack that part in their lives. People are more focused in more of the negative things, rather than getting themselves happy, and so many, they're thinking of so many other things in their mind. So all these things, does it make you an enjoyable person, or are you just thinking of something at that moment? Just be relaxed. Always be relaxed, because then you're enjoying whatever you're doing. And even let's say even though your profession, like let's say you're a cleaner, or you're a person who works in a maybe yeah, in an organization, right? And you're always working in front of the computer. And so this way you become so drained, because you're doing the same thing again and again. Now, but how to make that little moment enjoyable? Just focus at that particular moment. Then you will feel very relaxed. Don't don't go to disturb your mind. Don't go to disturb your thoughts. It's just relax. And just the way I'm relaxing, and sometimes I relax more than this actually, because I want the video to be good and more easier, so that y'all can understand whatever I'm doing. I'm a little bit focusing on it, but I have to let go of it as well. So even though my video doesn't come the perfect way I planned it, but it's okay. End of the day, I did what I can. There should be many errors. People will laugh at you the way you're doing things. It's okay. Just move on. Because whatever you're giving it that at that particular moment is the best you can give, right? As a person. So be happy that actually you're doing it for yourself, rather than just like just thinking, no, it's wrong, everyone is laughing, I'm not going to do that, everyone is saying no, that's bad work or anything. But yeah, so let them comment. I have people comment in good ways, and even in bad, they get according to their mindsets. Because if they are negative at that particular moment in life, they would give you a very negative comment on your work. And even in the salon, it's like that. No matter how much we do a good job, and we know that we have done a good job, yet some will say, no, it's not good enough. Some will say, no, that's really beautiful. Yeah, so you have all the negative and the positive comments from people. But don't get caught to anything, because that's their opinion. That's the way they think of life. So yeah, so then don't get disturbed. Don't think of that whether you're going to uh, keep on getting this negative impact in your life. No, it's only temporary. Everything is temporary. So but remember, if you lose your focus, then you're going to do a bad job with your work. So that's very important. Don't think of what other people say and what other people think. Just focus on whatever you're doing at that particular moment. So as a hairdresser or as a human, that's very, very important, right? Because otherwise, if we take all the negative comments and we stop just because they say something negative about your work, you completely forget what you're going to do next, because you're going to get caught. I have seen many TV personalities, like actresses, and they're getting so much of negative comment. But have you seen them becoming negative? No. After some time, they push themselves and become more positive in life. So this is what we have to do. We have to keep on building our positiveness in life. No matter who tries to make us negative, you have to work on yourself daily and become a positive person. So see, this is how you keep on building the layers. See, if I take it this way, right? So these are all round layers. Can you see the layers in? If I blow dry this, this gives a more of a round shape. See, it gives more volume and more bounce to the hair. See the round shape. It looks nice when you blow dry it. And can you see the difference? Here, over here. I'm just going to do one part. See, it gives a lot of volume and leaves the length as well, because I didn't, you see the length is still, the length is there, but it gives a lot of volume to the hair, and it adds a lot of texture. Now if I have texturized this with a different technique, like I did only the club cutting, but if I had taken like maybe the point, deeper point, or the soft point, this would have been much nicer, but I don't want to cut it more, right? Can you see? So this is what I need you all to do with all the mannequins. I hope y'all are doing something. Y'all are learning, like, you know, because last time I told you, I asked you to get a mannequin and practice whatever I'm teaching here. You can just take that hints from me and then work on it, right? See? So there are different layering techniques. I will give you some little bit of a thing what I have done here. So this is, I went on the pivotal section here. So the pivot is where this point is, and then when I took radial sections this way, all cut to this way, and I took the section. If I take this angle, it's 90, and then I cut it this way, and then I took the other section again, a mobile sectioning, and then I push it this way. The next one again 90 to this angle, push it this way. Now see how the layers are building. So here gradually these layers, how come now this hair and this hair is cut according to this head shape, right? So now when the hair is being pushed, how does it stay? This angle comes here, this angle comes here, and then hair is built like that. Then this hair, this way, this angle goes here, this angle goes exactly here, somewhere here, then this layer. Can you see how the layers are building? That's how the layers comes. So each angle you develop, you get that round layering effect, just like the way I showed you here. See, more of the roundness here, all that roundness. You get that roundness in the cut. And if you keep on giving more, like if you take the over direct the hair and do the round layers, still then more bounce. So you can add this. It's not just one cut. You can actually work on throughout the hair to develop this cut. Okay, hope you learned something today, and please be mindful. Remember, your focus is important. Don't take any negative comments. Take that negativeness also as a positive comment, and building. Keep your morale, go forward, because whatever you're doing is if you are really focusing and if you're really doing something good, let the others say anything. And remember to always look mindfully, be mindfully, and talk mindfully. Thank you so much for watching my videos.